3,150. I like it. Are there any that I've missed? Other than the ones I already know that I've missed? No new ones, so we're just missing the overzealous spider, which I don't think I ever even saw. I don't remember running into it. The pill bug, which defeated me that one time. We gotta go back and get it at some point. And then the shrieking demonic bat, which I also fought, but we need to go back and fight. Allows aerial recovery in combat. That would be really nice. Provides the ability to trigger a random skill which decreases elemental damage on moderate or above. We play on moderate, so that's pretty nice. Raises the chance of receiving level 2 random skills on normal mode or above. We're above normal mode, so that's nice. We're playing on the second hardest difficulty, if I'm not mistaken. Moderate is right before hard or high, whatever it is. Can I actually, I think I can see it in the options, can't I? Or maybe it's in system? Yeah, options, there it is. We're playing on moderate. No, there's hard and intense. We're playing on the middle difficulty at the moment. Should I turn it up to hard? Let's stay on moderate for now. I might up the game to hard later. I thought that moderate was... I didn't know there was an intense setting. I thought it was moderate and then hard, and that was the highest setting. We may bump that up to hard later, but not for now. For now, we're good.
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island, and let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy, an estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to go around. The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
You can now go to a Class 4 administrative zone. Okay. I like the sound of this. Got another exclamation mark, man. They never end.
Demons! There's more of them. A whole band of them rampaging through Roark Forest.
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more, and they're still on the loose. A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
All right, that was a nice random conversation that we just got to listen in on. But anyways, what's going on?
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Aizen... You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out. Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
There's worse out there.
I just noticed Benwick's hair. Let me get close to it. Look at Benwick's hair. He's got that strand sticking up that's green on the end. I wonder if... I might be looking too far into this, but I wonder if that's a reference to Mila from Tales of Zestiria, because she had the same style of hair. It was she had blonde hair. It was obviously a lot longer than Benwick's, but then she had a strand that went out to the side and was green at the tip, if I'm not mistaken. It just really reminded me of it. I don't know if that's just a coincidence. Probably I'm looking too far into it. Look at Dial over there fishing. Why are they standing there? Like, why would you go there to fish? Whatever. All right, let me see here. We can go to the Class 4 Zone Aberrant Quarter. This Class 4 zone is like right smack dab in the middle of numerous places that they already protect. How can they not protect it? You know what? Let's try it. Let's see what happens when you go over to one of these places. We've been going pretty straightforward with the story so far, so it's about time we check something else out. Aberrant Quarter, Class 4 Administrative Zone. This is just one small island area. There's probably a boss demon or something I have to fight. What the heck?
Is that a fighting arena of some sort? I don't see any demons around.
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I sense a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Is this similar to, I think they were called Crucibles in Tales of Zestiria, where you could go and you would fight as certain characters and duke it out? There are no chests, so there's no point in going around the area. You would duke it out then to, just for the sake of fighting, I guess. You also got skills unlocked, or maybe it was you were given special weapons. I wish there was a save point around here, because I like want to save the game and then attempt this. I can quick save, actually. Let's quick save just in case. Yes. All right, cool. So I can come back to that quick save. Let's see what happens. Here you can battle waves of specific types of demons. Select summon demons to call demons to the arena and commence battle. After a certain amount of demons have been defeated, more will appear. The battle is over when all demons have been completely wiped out. If you're defeated in battle, you return to your original pre-battle status, 6, so I didn't have to even quick save. Make sure to prepare yourself thoroughly before stepping up. The first time you clear the challenge, you will receive a reward, so give it your all. Okay, so it's worth doing then. Well, let's do it. Let's try.
I'll finish this quickly.
We got some slimes and some sand moles. Level 30. We might be a little in over our heads, but let's try. And we do pretty good damage, despite being a couple of levels down from them. What the heck is this thing doing? What was that? You guys saw that too, right? I like this music that we got going on right now. I need to get a stun or something, or a kill, either or. I think Aizen stole my kill there. Thanks, Aizen. I wish the game would tell me how many are in the wave at the moment, but it doesn't seem that it will. Stop stealing my kills, man. You're weak to earth. Got it. Finally got a stun. Thank goodness, I needed that. All right, now we got these stupid octopuses. Octopi. Octopatatata. Oh, I'm up to 5 souls now. I can probably afford to start throwing out some consumptions. That is a big octopatababa. All right, get this one out of here. Show it the power of Earth. Consume! I love having this setup where we use the shadow attack and it like draws them into us, and then we hit them up with the Megasonic Thrust and knock them away. It's actually really cool. All right, you are weak to wind, right. So let's get that going. Get some wind hits and then get some consumption. Perfect, I think I hit all 3 with that consumption. Thunder Blitz. All right, we're doing, like, really well, actually. I don't know why I was worried. Now we've got Mauls. They're only level 12? They have no weaknesses. That's weird. These should be easy to kill, then. I'm not going to bother using Consumption. Save my souls instead. Although I'd probably get my souls right back from killing them. These things are really low level, too. What the heck is up with this? I assume when you get to the final wave, there will be some kind of a boss. So I'm saving my Mystic Art for that, so I can Mystic Art whatever the boss is right out the gate. And get its health down early. All right, now we're getting back to some difficult enemies. Time to burn. I need some new fire arts. I'm not a huge fan of the fire art I have right now. Come back here. I'm not done with you yet. You gotta die. Oh, he burned it. Sick. Kill you with the Consumption. Very nice. And then I'll come over here and kill your family members. Thunder Blitz. I wonder, what is the deciding factor in what finishing move I use, I wonder, because I actually don't know. It's not the button I clicked, because I've actually thought of that as I was battling in here, and I was like, let's see what happens if I press a different button. Triangle and circle both gave me Thunder Blitz. So I think that the only deciding factor is the enemy I'm against, but it doesn't seem to be based off of the enemy's weakness, because I use Thunder Blitz on enemies that are weak to fire instead of whatever my fire finisher is that I can't remember the name of at the moment, but I will one day, probably, maybe, perhaps. Can you die, please? Oh, Scarlet Edge. It's called Scarlet Edge. I told you I'd remember it someday, maybe, probably, perhaps. That day was today. Am I not? I'm not Tyrannized right now. I keep forgetting when I'm Tyrannized and when I'm not. There we go. Now you got a bunch of slimes again. My wind powers will crush you, you foolish creatures. Die to the Thunder Blitz. Get out of here. All right, well, this is going, like, incredibly well, actually, and hardly anyone has taken damage, so that's good. Ow. Get consumed. Oh, I'm down to 3 souls? How did that happen? That's not good. It's fine. I got a stun, because I'm the best at this game. Do you guys see how much skill I have? It's insane, honestly. I don't know how I'm so good. These enemies are so disgusting looking. I think this is the first time we've seen enemies like this. Thunder Blitz. I need a 4th soul so I can use the Moonlight Cyclone again. There we go. Up to 5. Sick. Now you got a bunch of little baby slimes that are all pretty low level. Do we still get experience from this? I'm actually really going to like this if we get experience from it, because that means not only is it even more worth it than just getting the... Not only do you get the reward for clearing it the first time, but you also get a bunch of EXP. But on top of that, it'll also be good for grinding levels.
I refuse to fall here.
You get no experience, which really sucks, but we still got gold, though, so it's worth it for trying to get some money, I suppose. 1,600 gold is pretty good. What's my reward? The weathered bag or the hard shoes? I don't know. I got a lot of items, so I guess it was just those. All Daemons defeated. Oh, and then it gives you a Ventite. That's definitely worth it. Allows you to perform different arts by pressing attack while guarding.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our guard down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed. Most everything we fought here seems to follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
All right, this is really cool. I like that they've added this where you can have these little battle arenas that you unlock throughout the game, because I think Eleanor said there are like 10 that she knows of, so I assume she was spot on. There are 10 of them. We've just finished 1 of them, so we've got 9 more. Kind of wish there had been a boss at the end, though. It didn't have to be anything crazy strong, but I definitely didn't expect it to end when it did. Wait. Expedition. 2 wins. Frameless glasses. I think that's it. Unyielding. Very good. Yes, cool. We have actually maxed out Ostris Sea. We're still missing some items from even all the way back to Layman Sea, and Exsphere Sea, and Konono Islands. But we're at the Norman Islands right now, which actually we still haven't unlocked a new area, but we're at the right level too. We're almost a level ahead of what we need to be. Let's continue on with the Norman Islands. Need to try and unlock this new area and try and get the rest of the special items there. We've gotten all the special items from everywhere, so I'm not really worried about getting all the materials. That's not a huge deal. I'll probably, if we ever get it to where we've gotten all of the islands unlocked and we have all of the special, then I'll start trying to go back and get every single material. But for now, the special items are the real importance. So, where are we off to next? Where, indeed? The Assault Docks. Probably horribly butchered that word, but who cares? What is this?
It's too bad that wasn't the real Ifreed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's ripen?
Magilu! Quit giving Loppy set confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
Ripened?
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorias do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey.
What?
Are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, all I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Alright, well. There's Eleanor's tragic backstory. Can't be a main character without one of those, am I right?
What is that?
That's called a penguin, a type of bird native to this area.
Penguin.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon. It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Magilu, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Magilu, you're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
I hate Magilu. You salt city of the southern seas. Dude, that Pingyon thing was adorable. It is officially my favorite animal of the game. I want more of them. What is this? I can jump. Let's hold off on that for a second and look around a little bit. One day, I'm going to go to these stupid yellow icons and actually play the games and stuff, but that day is still not today. Don't hold me to that. Can I get back up from here? I didn't think so. Well, we're stuck down here for life. Gonna have to live out the rest of our days eating pingyons.